At the third stroke, it will be 2, 43 and 20 seconds.
Depending on the time, of course. That's what you'll hear if you call BT's speaking clock. It's been going since 1936, but throughout that 80-year period, there's only ever been 4 permanent voices.
At the third stroke, it will be 11,
59 and 20 seconds.
Now it's time for a change. BT are working with children in need to find the new voice behind the clock. But telling the time is easy these days, right? You just look at your phone or computer.
The speaking clock is still almost the most accurate clock you can have. These days we have clocks on mobile phones and on computers, but they're not as accurate as you might think. And if people really want an accurate time signal, then it's best to go to the speaking clock.
However, back in the day, it was the only way to make sure you had the right time.
Back in the 1930s, most people would have kept time using mechanical clocks, and as we all know, they do tend to run fast or slow after a while. So you needed some way to adjust your clock to make sure it was telling accurate time, and the most efficient way to do that for many people was either through the radio or down the phone lines, hence the need for a speaking clock.
The speaking clock still receives around 12 million calls a year, particularly on New Year's Eve, Remembrance Day and when the clocks change. It's not a free service though, calls do cost 45p a minute. So back to that new voice, we'll find out which dulcet tones we can pay to tell us the time in November. For now though, here's my very best attempt. At the third stroke, it'll be 6:49 precisely. And if by luck, that's the time you're watching, I bet you're freaked out.
Ignition. Lift off.
If you don't represent women in politics,